Alpo was outside. Alpo was in Harlem. Alpo was in Atlanta All-Star Weekend riding around in Rolls Royces. So why must we try to pick on the people that is curious about a story instead of approaching him? Why must we try to intertwine people involved in a story that has nothing to do with them? If you have a problem with Alpo and he's in your neighborhood, you go see him. Go talk to him. Tell him how you feel. Stop involving others that's just trying to do their job as meteorologists and as journalists. Just because you talk to somebody and get an understanding, that doesn't mean you're their friend. I had a lot of people of honor on my platform that I jack. I mean, Mecca Audio, Gangsta Lou, Kevin Childs, Demencio Jr., Fayback, like these people that I like. And these people understand that, Flip is just doing the job. I'm tired of people trying to equate one scenario to another. Oh, you giving them shine and you shining. Like, you cannot not give anything shine. That's a shine within itself. People use his name to get the click rates up. We can't lie. That's a shine within itself. Paid in Full was a hip-hop classic, a classic movie that we all watched, that we all love and adored, that was based on a bunch of dudes from Harlem. Now, the people that played in the movie may not go around Alpo or because certain things is touching, but that's what it is. That's the documentary. That's what we watched. That's what we loved. Then you see him outside the street. You're like, wow, he's still outside. He's not afraid. And he's standing on the square. But a lot of times what people do is that in their mind, they try to pick a herb. I can't say nothing to him, but I'll say something to him. But when you from Queens and you stand up on your 2 feet or 10 toes as a man, threats, thoughts, intimidation, it doesn't work. It bounces off me. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't work. I would never follow anybody else's rules or destiny that they have for me. Never. I don't like what Alpo did to Rich Porter. Say that publicly. I don't like it. But stop trying to equate me like I knew the family and I don't know anybody. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I told him that myself. Can you do the same? When you sit behind computer screens. Can you do the same? I haven't spoken to Alpo in months, but the last time we spoke, it was a good conversation. Can you do the same? How many people was in All-Star Weekend? Y'all didn't see him in a black Rolls Royce? Why nobody said nothing to him? He's walking around smiling, living his truth. You live your truth. And you know what your truth is? Some of you weirdos. Your truth is that, if I say something, at least this sort of street credibility I'm trying to maintain would mean something. To who? To who? Not to me. Oh, the light is not on you. You don't get no shine. The light not on you, don't get no shine. If the attention not on you, you have an issue. It's a business. You don't tell Heidi Chung, the guy from New York One, Oprah, Gail Kim, you don't tell them not to talk to these mass murderers. You don't tell them not to talk to these mass whatever. They have meetings, they have understanding. That doesn't mean they agree with them because you talk to somebody. That doesn't mean you agree with them. You're doing a job. And us as people in the hip-hop community or even as black folks, we have to stop putting others in a box. You can't limit my capability. You can't limit my reach. You can't limit that because it's all business. But you make business personal because you missed your shot. Who am I trying to please? Some old dudes in Harlem? Who am I trying to please? I don't try to please nobody. It's a job. And you got to be here to do your job well. As long as you don't stand by and say this is good or talk bad, you shouldn't be ridiculed or scared to talk about what you want to talk about and be a journalist and a mediaologist. Never be scared. Look at me. Never be scared. Once Alpo told me out his mouth that he'll tell the youth don't follow his path and do better, he had 25 years to think about everything that he done, and he made peace with himself. That's on him. I just want to hear the stories. I want to get the truth, because we all play telephone. We all play telephone. We all want to follow what others says. I'm not a follower. This is not a dictatorship. You cannot limit my reach. Remember, I told you that. My reach goes high, and I'll continue to go there. It bothers some of you that, oh man, I can't say this, so let me say this to him. Let me send him these messages. I'm tired of it. It's corny. Nobody cares. These stuff happened so many years ago, and if you got something to say, you say it to him. I don't want to get no messages. I don't want to hear I don't want to be cool. I don't want to shake no hands. I'm not cool with nobody. I'm here to do a job. I'm here to show my children and my audience that you can be able to follow your career if you put some work into it and make something out of nothing. We always put our people or our peers in a box. He can't go past this goal. He can't go past goal. He can't go that high. He can't do this. He can't do that. But the white man could do it. Or this person can do it. Don't allow nobody that put you in the box to make you put yourself in the box. Don't allow that. What credibility, what rules you got to follow? We watching things happen. We watching a guy who told 6ix9ine walk around and try to change the face of hip hop. We watching that, him put up numbers. We watching things. You can't change the narrative. If you want to hold on to some old type of rules and not adjust and just live and have morals within yourself and not try to force morals on other people, if you want to do that, then do it. Don't force your morals on somebody else. It don't work. If you don't know how this foundation or this ship was built, you can't tell me how to sail it. It's a job. A lot of you get too personal. When I saw that man face to face, I told him how I felt. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. He respected it. He had 25 years. I respect that. Yeah. Here's my version. I have an understanding. Now I can put pieces together from a story that I watched, from a story that you all, this hip-hop community, from a movie that you guys put on a pedestal, so you take accountability. Some of us just got the balls enough to face the demons, the devil, the enemies, the friends, the foes, the lovers, the whomever, face to face. I don't play telephone. So whatever you got to say to Alpo, you go say it to him. Because this here is a tree that you may not be able to get down from. It's different times, bucko. It's different times. Nobody cares about none of that. Nobody cares about none of that. And this goes to anybody that watched, that had an opinion about your Flip song. Yes, I did. I laughed. It doesn't change from somebody saying something funny. I laughed and I found I did. And I stand on that. What you stand on. Just because I had a conversation, that doesn't mean that I co-sign anything that was done, because I don't. And he know that. Can you be able to tell him that to your face, to his face? Would you be able to tell him that to his face? Let that sit in your mind. The reason why a lot of you can't elevate, because you let the street principles make things escalate. Not me. I'm from the Web and Nitty era. Queens.